DART skill presents finding the equation of a straight line. On the XY coordinate plane, if you look at any straight line, you can write down its equation in the slope-intercept form. The first thing to do is look for the C or the y-intercept, that is the y-coordinate of the point where the straight line cuts the y-axis. If that point is above the x-axis, then C is a positive number. If that point is below the x-axis, C is a negative number. Once you find the value of C, to find M, you look for two convenient points on the straight line and just follow the rise over run formula for the slope. So if these two are my points, this is the rise and this is the run. A straight line that passes through the origin or the point 0, 0, which is this point, has got a y-intercept of 0. And therefore, the equation of such a straight line is always going to be of the form y is equal to mx. There's no c or c is 0. A straight line that runs parallel to the x-axis will always have its equation of the form y is equal to c, where c is a constant. In particular, the equation of the x-axis itself is y is equal to 0. Because every point on the x-axis has got a y-coordinate of 0, no matter what x is. Similarly, the equation of any straight line that runs parallel to the y-axis is of the form x is equal to c, where c is a constant. And in particular, the equation of the y-axis is x is equal to 0, because for every point on the y-axis, no matter what y is, x is always 0. Let's take a look at a couple of real examples. Let's try and find the equation of this straight line. Let's say the equation is represented in the slope-intercept form as y is equal to mx plus c. We need to find m and we need to find c. Clearly, the y-intercept or the y-coordinate of the point where the straight line cuts the y-axis is 2 or positive 2, which means we already got our c. C is 2. To find m or the slope, we need another point, and I'm going to choose this point. It looks to be a nice point with integer coordinates, both x and y, so that I could go ahead and complete this triangle. This is the rise, this is the run, and the rise, as we can see, is 2 to 3, that's 1, or a positive 1. The straight line is rising as it is running towards the positive x-axis. And the run is from 0 to 4, which is 4. And therefore, the slope, which is equal to rise over run, is equal to 1 over 4, or 1/4, and that's our m. So if we plug in 1/4 for m and 2 for c, the equation of this straight line is y is equal to 1/4 x plus 2. Let's try another one. We want to find the equation of this straight line. Now the first thing to note is this straight line is passing through the origin. The y-intercept is 0, and therefore its equation will be of the form y is equal to mx. C is 0. To find m, we need 2 points and apply the rise over run formula. I'm going to pick the origin 0, 0 and this point and go ahead and complete the triangle. So this is what we have. And the only thing we need to remember is that the straight line is not rising, but it's actually falling as it runs towards the positive x direction. And therefore, the slope given by rise over run is equal to, it's falling from 5 to 0, therefore the rise is negative 5. It's a fall of 5. In other words, the rise is negative 5. Over, the run is from 3 to 0. So that's a run of 3. If you plug in this value of m, we have the equation as y is equal to negative 5/3 x.